Hey, what's going on YouTube? Texas Triple Tapper here. Bringing you guys another out-of-the-box review. This is a Glock 19 9mm. Picked this one up used, and so I got a really good deal on it. I think I paid 400 bucks for it. And as you'll see with some of the magazines, and I mean just the magazines alone, I think I got a really sweet deal on it. So let's go ahead and get it opened up. So, let's go ahead and unload it. Make sure it's not... Okay, good. So we're clear. So, I believe that it comes with three of the 15 round magazines that we see here. Also included, I don't believe it comes with it, but this is what I got. I got two 17 round magazines as well, and also I got two of the 33 round magazines, and I know these are anywhere, and these are all Glock magazines. I know these are anywhere from 30 bucks on up to say 35-40 bucks depending on where you get them. So like I said, just with the magazines alone, I think I got a really good deal. Of course, you've got the little speed loader, which I don't use, and of course the lock. These I think I could probably recycle these for the metal and maybe make a few bucks. I have a ton of them. I don't use them because I keep my weapons locked up. And of course you've got the paperwork, everything. Also you've got the little cleaning brush that's kind of cool that comes with it. So yeah, let's talk about the pistol here. This is the Gen 4. What's really unique about the Gen 4 is that it has a double spring on the inside to help mitigate that recoil. It breaks down just like any other Glock. We'll go ahead and take it down now. And it comes right off. So there you see that double recoil spring that I was talking about, and then once you take that off, the barrel just pops right out. That's one of the things I really like about Glocks, is that they are really easy to take down, and of course they are known for their reliability. Also, you have the interchangeable back strap. I think I left the back straps downstairs, but this one actually fits me pretty well, so I don't have to change it. Empty, the Glock is coming in at just under 24 ounces, and then of course loaded it's about 30 ounces. Of course that can vary depending on what size magazine that you use. It is it's inherently accurate. I like the Glocks. Like I said, they're very well made, and their reliability is very good. You can also change out the magazine catch and release. You can put it on the other side, so it'll work if you're right or left-handed. Let's go ahead and put it back together, and we'll look at some other stuff here. So it goes back together very easily. One thing that I don't like about Glocks is that in order to once you rack it, in order to take it down, you cannot take it down unless you pull the trigger. So now see, it just came right off after I pulled the trigger. So you want to make damn sure that there is not a round in there whenever you go to clean it. A lot of accidental discharges happen that way. I know SIG had made some changes to that, like with their SIG P320, which I've made videos on that. Go ahead and check those out. That you don't have to pull the trigger. So it seems like common sense to me, but one of the things you find about common sense is that it's not so common. So anyway, back to the Glock. It's a little over 7 inches in length, a little over just under 1.25 inches in width, and this one is, like I said, it's the 19, and it fits pretty well in my hand, and I've got just enough. I mean, my pinky hangs off a little bit down there at the bottom, but if I put in this is the 15 round magazine. If I put that in there, you know, I've got more than enough room here. And then with the 17 round mag, I've got even more room if I need to. I've got bigger hands. And then, of course, with the 33 round magazine, I mean, this, if you happen to run out of ammo, which, you know, if you were in a self-defense situation and you run out of ammo and you still didn't get your intended target, or maybe you've got multiple targets, you know, this thing becomes a pretty formidable weapon. It's almost like a little axe, but I don't think that's what it was intended for. With the Glocks, one of the nice things is that as far as like accessorizing it, there's a lot of aftermarket parts, a lot of Glock parts available out there. You know, depending on where you get them. Like I buy a lot of stuff off of Amazon. Really love Amazon. I'm a Prime member. So, you know, you can get different barrels. You can, you know, get different slides. Even now they have the ones where they're milled out here and they're milled out here for like competition. You can put those the red dot optics on them. You know, just some other things that you could do. You could put different barrels. They've got stainless barrels, but you know, I'm pretty happy with it the way it is. I don't shoot competition, at least not yet. It is something that I want to get into. Just too busy. Just haven't had the time to really do it. That's why I haven't made a video in a while. Just been really busy with work and life and everything else that that comes with that. But all in all, I was really happy with the purchase. I think retail, new, these go for, I don't know, like $550, $560, something like that. And then, of course, like I said, the magazines, these extended mags would be extra. So, like I said, I think I got a really good deal in paying $400 for this. Great gun, love it. Have no real complaints about it, like other than the fact that, like I said, you have to pull the trigger. But you know, I'm a pretty hardcore safety guy. I make sure that it is absolutely empty before I pull that trigger, and then too, even when I do, I, you know, have it pointed in a safe direction. So, you know, back to that common sense, just use a little bit, it'll go a long way. The other thing that I like about it is the little kind of beaver tail here. It really allows you to get up on it. The bore is not really that high compared to some other weapons that I own. You know, even though it is a little bit smaller, the recoil is not bad. I believe I've shot like the Glock 43, I think, and then the 26. I think the 26, that one was really hard for me to shoot and hold on to, just because it was so small. And, you know, like I said, I've got bigger hands. But, you know, again, all in all, I really like this Glock. I was happy to add it to my collection. Being that it's 9mm, you know, rounds are pretty inexpensive. It's you know, really fun to go plinking with, and it's not gonna, you know, cost you an arm and a leg like my my Desert Eagle 50 caliber. Every time I fire that thing, it's $2. So anyway, this one, I said, is really inexpensive to shoot and, you know, really practice with it. That's one of the things I find, if you have a weapon and it's kind of more on the expensive side to shoot, unless you're just, you know, rolling in the dough, then, you know, you may not practice with it that much. And really, at that point, it, you know, becomes a paperweight if you're not, you know, excuse me, practicing and, you know, learning how to use it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But really like the Glock. Very good gun, very well made, very reliable. Don't have any complaints about it. If you guys have any comments, questions, leave them down below. Until next time, Texas Triple Tapper, out.